Today we're going to have a look at two third-party products for an iPhone 5. So on the left we have the Photive bumper case, and on the right we have the sync stand. What I want to do is test if these work together. At the top you'll see the normal lightning cable and a charger, the charger of the style that comes with the iPhone 5. So let's get started. Reduce clutter a bit here. And let's open up the sync stand, which I rehearsed. I believe I put the box back together the same way it came. It's not really meant to be an unboxing video, it's more about configuring this little stand to work. The directions are pretty good, but I've already rehearsed this once, so I think I'm ready to just go do it live video here and show you. Okay, here's the stand. Alright, you'll see a hole in the back. You're going to want to feed the cable through there. So let's get started with that. Okay, next, got some other little bits and pieces in here that it comes with. Let's have a look. 30-pin cable. We're not using that, that's old. We'll set that aside. This little kit, we are going to want to use. And if we have a look at the directions, it guides us on how to do this. Instead of waiting for focus, let me just show you. So there's two pieces in this little baggie. We'll go ahead and sit the lightning cable down in this little cradle. Keeps from moving too far, it's nice and snug. Alright, next, push up until we come out the top. There, now we got an assembly. What do we do with that assembly? Well, it's not hard to take the next step. Just the key is to hold it in place while you do it. So probably easiest to bend this sideways and you'll have a look. Now you're starting to get the picture that I'm trying to fit this in right here. There's a little mount. You can maybe barely make that out. Let's get focused going here. Come on, focus. There we go. You're seeing two pieces of plastic that seat inside a slot. Right, like that. And then we slide it over and it's locked. It's that simple. That's it. It's fairly rigid once it's in. Let's get focus back. Okay, so now we've got a little stand. Great. Let's show you. Let's get power going. Put this back together. Plug it into a power source. Alright, so now we've got an energized stand, right? Let's see how it works for the phone. You'll notice the stand has the labels to the person that's seeing your phone from the back. Let's say you're sitting at your desk and you want to try out your iPhone 5. Let's see how it works. Just drop it on, click, and it's obviously charging. Quite easy. Now let's take the next step. It has rubber on the back, so sliding around is not a problem, but the whole stand will pick up with the phone, so it is kind of a two-handed operation. I'm probably going to use some sticky stuff and put it down so that bare metal front edge, not the rubber coated rear edge, but the bare metal front edge is pretty much solid against my desk. I could even use a glue gun probably, depending upon the desk material. But what I really want to do is see if this will work nicely, even with a bumper in place. So let's get that bumper going. So, the Photive bumper case. Used a bunch of these. They've lasted anywhere from 8 months to a year, almost a year on the iPhone 5. And let's go ahead and line up the buttons first. It's got a solid feel, goes around the edges fairly well. There's a very slight raised edge here, but the rubber itself doesn't get all fuzzy in your pocket, which I like. It's kind of a hard rubber, and folds up well. Okay, so we've got the bumper in place. The key question is, with the design of the cutout on the bottom, do we get a good charge each and every time on an iPhone 5 with this particular cradle? That's what I really want. I want to be able to leave this bumper on there for some mild protection against some bumps, scratches, and at least keeps the front and back from getting marred, even when slid around on a surface. It also kind of makes them not slide so easily. You're propping them up against something to read. Does it get a charge when you plug it in to the space station? If you want to call it that, or charging cradle. The answer is yes. So you saw I had to give it a little extra pressure. Let's do that again. This time we'll just use more pressure from the start. There you go. All in one motion, we're getting a charge. Multiple times. So, I'm pleased to say, this seems to be working quite nicely for me. Every time. With an iPhone 5, I now have a solution where with one hand I can dock and cradle it and use the phone quite easily. Slide to unlock, touch the home screen. The unit moves a little bit as I touch the home screen, but it doesn't really slide in the desk much. So there you have it. A look at the Photive bumper case combined with a sync stand